guys. Alright, let's get some coffee going. Hi Lisa, hi Solar. Hi Corey, thanks for popping on the Twitch chat. Ooh, do I prefer good coffee? I think I do prefer it a bit more than good pizza, honestly. Yeah, I think just a wee bit more. But, yeah, there's good and take from both games. Good Pizza, you know, has the nice 5 chapters, a whole bunch of storyline. Good Coffee, they've finally like gotten most of the bugs worked out. And now they're kind of progressing, like how there's the new event coming. If you guys didn't see, it's like what is it called? The Magic Cup event is what it's called. It starts on June 17th. They updated the date. It was sooner. They had to push it a little bit, so it's on June 17th, and it's gonna have new summer decor, and it also said a magical experience, so we'll see. Get out of here. It's doing those prompts because I updated my game since I haven't played on my PC for a bit. Yeah, I do prefer the coffee though over the pizza, just because I don't know, I like it more, and I think even though it's got only one chapter storyline worth, I think it's just gonna have a lot of potential in the future with just how good pizza is. And I mean, Good Pizza came out in 2014 and they're still doing event updates even though it only has 5 chapters. So I'm just thinking about how they still do that with Good Pizza, so I can only imagine, you know, what they're gonna do with this coffee game. Oh yeah, it said something about they had to push it in the Discord. I can't remember what the reason why that they had to push the start date. But I'm super excited for it. I mean, it's not more storyline, but I'm happy they're giving us something. Goodness gracious, get up there. Okay, what does it say in the Discord? It said, our fortune teller and her charming mug buddy Cuppy ran into some unexpected issues during internal testing and need a bit more time to get everything ready. Yeah, so I guess there was issues, internal testing, and they needed more time for the new event. That's why I got pushed to the 17th. I couldn't remember exactly the reason. I knew it was some kind of like technical stuff on the back end, I'm sure. I bet they would hate if they rolled out a fresh event, the first event for Good Coffee, and there was like some issue, you know? People would just rip them apart. people are ruthless. They'd rip them apart. You know how people were with the bug updates, with all the bugs in the beginning of the game. Yeah, I like that the latte art, that you can just do whatever. I think that's kind of fun. That it's not restricted to, like, it doesn't have a design pattern every time that you have to stick with. So that way you can work on your latte art. It kind of makes it a bit more fun for everyone. I know not everyone likes doing it. Whoops, get up there, silly goose. Oh, I made it look easy. Thank you. It's literally just because I'm on day 600 something. But honestly, it was pretty bad at the beginning. Hi Toka, hi Wispy, hi Stitch. Oh yeah, you just started, don't even worry about it. You're definitely gonna get your latte art down in no time, for sure. Especially because the game, in the beginning, you're serving a lot of lattes. You'll definitely get your practice worth. Hi Hannah. Oh yeah, I freaking love the game too. I play it way too much. Oh, hi Lexi. Oh, that's so cool that you're having fun. I think a lot of people may get discouraged in the beginning of the game when you're just starting, because you're making you're making nothing but like espressos and lattes. You don't even get the fun drinks yet, or do any of the, you know, the decorating or any of that stuff. So that comes later. I think you just gotta grind through like past level 6, and then that's when you get the syrups, and then you can kind of start having some fun. Once you get the syrups, the strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, that's like level 6 or so. Yeah, then you kind of can have some more fun.
Find your perfect fit at one of the
Get out of your ad. I need the gem. Gotta do it.
You've been accused of leaking a class.
Yeah, you're totally right. It can absolutely get boring in the beginning of the game. And I know a lot of folks, they said that they stopped playing and they deleted the game, and I told them maybe try giving it a chance and try to get past level 6, because that's when you get the syrups. And they did, and now they like it. Yeah. What does the gem get you on here? Oh, so if you do the gems, I don't like watching the ads, but it gives you the gems. The gems in the beginning of the game, you're gonna need them to upgrade your coffee machine, the machine, and the grinder. But you can also use them on decor items, on the really nice, like, it's obviously gonna be the more fun decor items that are going to cost the gems. And it's smart to save them now because the new event's coming as well. Like, for instance, this little book end table was like 40 gems, and this rotary phone was 30 gems. That was part of the, not from the event, that's coming up on the 17th, but this was from a recent decor update that Coffee did. Espresso watered down, ice cold. Okay. Americano. Yeah, I know some people prefer the pizza, some people prefer the coffee. I do love the pizza, don't get me wrong. I do prefer the coffee though, just a wee bit more. Just a wee bit more. Fine, I'll give it a try. Please give it a try, give it a chance. I know if you already gave it a chance once, maybe give it a try again. If you deleted it, you just gotta push through the beginning, and then you'll get some fun drinks, I swear. And then you can kind of, you know, start with the decorating of the cafe, which is honestly the most fun part. Which is what I'm hoping is like with the new event that's coming on the 17th. I'm really hoping they like went all out with the decor items. I think it would be so fun. And they said it's gonna be a magical event, so I don't know, I'm expecting some greatness. You're absolutely correct. Yes, I started good coffee before pizza. Oh no, Mia, you're on level 6 and it's kind of boring. Yeah, just keep pushing through because level 6 is when you get the syrups, and that's when they start introducing some of the fun drinks. You're not gonna get all of them at once, but it does spice up the game a little bit from there. And thankfully, I know some people were saying the drinks were too hard to make. Thankfully, it's got the recipe cards here, and they actually, with one, not the most recent update, but with one of the updates, they changed the layouts of the drinks. The drinks used to be way harder to make. It used to be syrup on the bottom, and then you'd have to measure the milk, and then put the espresso on top. And now you don't have to do any measuring, honestly. You throw the espresso in, you can see the 4 pumps of syrup, and then you fill it all the way to the top with milk. You don't even have to measure the milk anymore. It did that with all the drinks. All the espressos on the bottom of the drinks now. So it made the drink making a lot easier compared to what it used to be. If you started playing in the beginning, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, my wait time. Why is it so long? So there is, in the upgrade section, you can increase customer patience, but also some of the machines have customer patience boosts. So you just gotta, whatever machine you're going for, just check the stats in the equipment section to see if it'll have like a little colorful picture. Those are the boosts. I can show you when we're back on the main page here. If you make the drink the original way, it absolutely will not be wrong. I did test that out. The customer is still fine and dandy. They're totally okay. I just started making it the new way simply for the fact because I'm streaming and people ask questions, and I don't want people getting confused when I'm making the drink different than the recipe card shows if they're just starting. So I said, like, I do prefer making it the original way. Actually, I do prefer it. The drink looks way cuter. It's how I remember it. I actually have to stop myself and make sure I'm putting the espresso on the bottom. So I'm even on my toes trying to make sure I'm putting the espresso on the bottom, just simply for the fact because people usually have questions, and I don't want people getting confused, you know, if they're just starting the game. Hi, Emily. Oh my gosh, I wish it had more toppings too. And I know that the new event's coming and it doesn't include toppings, but hopefully if they're rolling out an event, that means that Chapter 2 is gonna come. And with Chapter 2, there's absolutely gonna be more toppings for sure. So hopefully, I'm just waiting, holding out, you know. I'm not even excited for the fact of new toppings. I'm simply excited for the fact of being able to level up past level 15. Which, of course, if you remember in the beginning of the game, you know, when you're leveling up, which with each level it unlocks new ingredients. So yeah, I'm excited just simply for the fact of leveling up. They had no problem with progressing your days, that's for sure. Begging for chapter 2 for real, oh my gosh. Yeah, they had to throw us a bone and give us an event.
You've been accused of leaking a classified...
Oh yeah, I can put in the Discord when the new update comes out, just as a reminder for everyone in my Discord. But for those of you in the stream right now, it does start June 17th. So on the 17th, real soon, you know, 11 days. I'm really excited. It was a bit sooner, but like I said, they pushed the date a bit. Oh shucks, let's get out of here. One more.
Look, there it is. That's what it'll sound like.
Hi, Lisa. Alright, no whipped cream on this bad boy. Oh yeah, I love Avatar too. Is that what you're trying to say? I'm assuming that's what you meant. Yeah, I freaking love Avatar. Hi, Cake Bunny. Oh no, screen lag. That's the worst. Okay, Vanilla Mountain. Dancing his little heart out there. Whenever I get this order, which happens a lot, all with sprinkles, I always put these sprinkles on the espresso right away so I don't forget to do it on the rest of them, or otherwise I absolutely will forget. Oh, Solar, I'm sorry you're sick. That sucks. I hope you feel better soon. User922, hi. Where can you play this game? It's called Good Coffee, Great Coffee. It's on Android, Apple, iOS, so you can download it right on your phone if you've got Android or Apple or a tablet. You'll be good to go. But it's called Good Coffee, Great Coffee. Did I buy the gems? No, Nia, hi. If anyone ever comes to my streams, you guys know I always watch the ads to get those gems. It's a hard way to get them, but you gotta mine for those gems. You gotta grind for them. Yeah, I watch the ads every single day that it gives you. Every in-game day, you know how it prompts the ad for the gem. And thankfully, recently, with one of the most recent updates, now it's given 2 ads bonus. Nah, the only items I've bought in this game is this vintage coffee machine and grinder here. I bought these. They were $3.99 plus tax. And I did buy the... Oh shucks, I started making it the original, the old way. And then I did buy the MyPad case cover. This one here. I bought this one. And this was like $1. Hi Taylor. The name of the game is called Good Coffee, Great Coffee. And if you like this game, you'll probably like their other game, Good Pizza, Great Pizza. I know a lot of people like both. I personally do. Or, you know, you may not like the other one. Sometimes you either like one or you hate the other one. But hopefully you like it. What am I making? Neapolitan. How are you pro at this? Oh my gosh, I'm on day like 600 something. That's literally the only reason. I don't have a life. That is why I'm so good at this. Yona, oh my gosh, how are we on the same level? 50k touching my 10k. Girl, don't even. They cap you at level 15, so even though we're on the same level, it literally just depends on the days. Don't even, I'm sure you're freaking cruising on your money. I'm on day 640. That's literally, I just played too much. I don't have a life. Only reason I have nearly 50k. I don't do anything. Day 129 is freaking good. Do not short your guys. That's 129 in-game days. That's crazy. That's so good. Hi Camilla. What? Camilla's back. Alright, let's get these gems real quick. Oh jeepers, I had to turn that sound off. Oh yeah, I started playing Airplane Chefs. That was pretty fun. get in there. Hi, Nia. Alright, one of these is a mocha. I know some people, yeah, find the music peaceful, and some people find it that they fall asleep. So, you know, what'd be kind of fun is if they gave like different tracks, like in-game tracks that you could choose from, so you could change your little coffee music. Hi, Stay. Oh, you never remember the recipes? Don't even worry about it, thankfully. You know, if you click the My Pad, they still have the recipe cards here. I used to have to look into these, especially this Neapolitan. That one really threw me off when I first got that drink. Thankfully, they still have the recipe cards there. Imagine if the game took them away after they first introduced the drink. We would have a crazy amount of refunds. Ooh, what mobile free game should you try? Oh shucks, well I guess it depends on if you're on Android or you know, iOS if you're playing on Apple. So I know some are limited. Oh, how do I do the design so well? Hi Bonnie. Honestly, it's just lots of practice. I can show you guys some tricks on the next latte that I get for sure. Because don't get me wrong, mine turned out really bad in the beginning. And even when I do new designs, they always start out bad, like when I'm trying a new design, until I get the hang of it, of what I'm doing exactly. Lavender, so I can show you guys on this latte. Whoops, one more pump. There we go. Alright, so when you're doing the latte art, you absolutely don't have to use all the milk. I know if you're just starting, it can be confusing because when you first start using and designing, you can see the milk visually go down. This button in the bottom right corner, you can change the lines on the drink. This is, you know, freehand. There's nothing, you know, there's no line. I always have it vertically to mirror each side. I always usually set it to this. This is like my go-to for quick designs. I do this medium size, and I usually set it to this one. If I'm doing like leaves or something, you start from the bottom here and pull from the bottom, and then you slowly drag out. And you can see that's why I use this tip, because you can see that's how the ends come out. You can do a bigger size if you want. I just usually set it to the medium, and then you just keep pulling from the center line, pulling up, and then kind of just dragging it out. Yeah, and if you want to do like a heart, You can keep it on the same setting, or you can jump into the big one, but I just like to do it real quick. So you pull from the center line again, and then instead of going out like before, you go up and around, and you can just see it just mirrors it, you know. And then if you want to do another leaf, you just pull out, down and out, or up and out, I mean. Yeah, I usually just keep it on this medium. This is like my go-to setting. Oh yeah, you're welcome. I hope it helps a little bit. I can show some other designs. Oh good, on this mocha here I can show you. Alright, so I showed you how to do like the leaves and then just dragging out and then doing the heart. And now if you want to do like round petals or like round leaves, you can do this. Oh, the name of the game is called Good Coffee, Great Coffee. So you can see it's still on the same setting before. I don't mess with it. And once you set the line, whichever way, when you go to your next latte in game, it's going to stay that way. So you can see the vertical line is still down the center. So if I'm making like petals or like leaves, I just keep it on the same setting and I just pull out and around. That one's kind of messy. But you're going to pull from the center line again, up and around, just like that, kind of like a heart leaf kind of thing. And then it kind of looks like a heart at the top. It's alright. It's a quick design, it works. Mocha with a vanilla bean. The name of the game, guys, is called Good Coffee, Great Coffee. And then if you like this game as well, you'll probably like their other game, Good Pizza, Great Pizza. Hi Crown, do I need to upgrade your equipment? Yes, you should upgrade your equipment. That doesn't affect like the latte art that we just did, but you should upgrade your equipment because depending on which one you're doing, some of them have bonuses. Oh yeah, I was gonna show the bonuses on the machines. I can show this on this day here. We're ending the in-game day, so I can show you in the equipment shop. But some of the machines do have bonuses at certain upgrade levels, so you definitely should upgrade your machine simply for that fact. But it also increases like if you upgrade your grinder, it increases the capacity so you don't have to refill it as often, which is just, I mean, it's not like annoying in game to do. It's just like a little click to refill it, but it is nice not to have to refill the grinder every 3 to 4 drinks, you know. Vanilla lattes. Let's get these out. Yeah, I'll show those little bonuses here. Yeah, and some of the machines do go up to the triple brew spot, which is really helpful. This machine, the vintage machine I have, does cost real money. Just a heads up. If you want to buy it, you can click the purple gems in the top right corner and it'll bring you to the store and you can buy it there. It was $3.99 plus tax, US dollars for me, but I know it can vary by region, so. Alright, I'll show the machines. So, my machine, the vintage, does cost money, but if you're going for these 3 machines that the game does give you, as the free machines, I recommend the Java Breeze Plus. That's the green one. It costs us 60 gems, which you get those from watching the in-game ads. When you click into this, when you click into this, you can see this machine does go up to the triple brew spot at the level 12. So this machine is the only out of the free machines that goes up to the triple. You can see this one only has double, this one only goes up to double, and their maxed out upgrade. When I first started playing, I happened to max those out. I was dumb and upgraded multiple machines. I didn't know what I was doing. But the Java Breeze, the green machine, is the one I recommend people go for. If you want the triple brew, it does go at level 12, you can see, and it's got some nice bonuses here. Moderately increases latte tips, partially reduces precision. I don't care about that. Moderately increases hot drink revenue. Heck yeah, you're gonna get a boost on your hot drinks. So that's really nice. And then don't forget about the grinder. If you want the matching grinder, that also has bonuses. And if you want to compare the machines, whether it's the grinder or the espresso machine, you just click that little blue arrow and you can compare them there. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the Vintage Pro is better than the Digimaster. You know what? I think, honestly, they both have excellent stats. Such good bonuses on both. I simply bought the Vintage one purely for aesthetics. I loved it so much. So freaking cute. The Digimaster, or Digipro, I don't remember what it's called, may have better stats, may have better boosts, but I'm going with the Vintage. It's oh, get out of here, stupid sound. It's too cute of a machine. I couldn't pass it up. Oh, so sorry, gang. I just have to pause real quick. So sorry. 1 second. 2 minutes. Thank you. Breath of the Wild, hi. Oh my gosh, you were just playing it. Then I must have known that. That's exactly why I hopped on. Oh goodness gracious. You guys see what I was just about to do? I was about to throw that baby up there. It is naked. It is nowhere near dressed. There we go. I think this is going to be the last in-game coffee day. I'll definitely be live again later. I just got some stuff I gotta get done. Oh yeah, I wonder when they're gonna open up more levels too. I would assume it's just gonna happen when Chapter 2 gets released. But I wonder when that's gonna be. That's my question. And I think they knew everyone was getting antsy. That's why they threw us a little bone with that first initial decor update with the, you know, with all the plaid tables, the pink, green, blue, all that jazz. They had to give us that. And then thankfully they're cranking out that new event that's coming on the 17th. But yeah, hopefully Chapter 2, if they're putting out an event, that means they've got to be close on Chapter 2 maybe. I don't know how it works, but hopefully. Wishful thinking. Yeah, I would assume it would probably be a good couple months for sure. Just because the game was released end of February, they seem to have worked out most of the bug updates, besides the minuscule ones that are popping up here and there. But as far as like the majority of the bug updates, they've gotten that done. They've given us some new decor. Yeah, hopefully it'll be relatively within the next couple months. Ooh, solar profile picture change. Cool. Good pick, The Last of Us. Nice. Was I literally not paying attention to that order? Oh my gosh, it was an affogato. I was not paying attention. Damn, $15 refund. I haven't had a refund in a bit. Broke my bank. Oh man. Ice vanilla. With vanilla bean, alright. Hi, Shay. Hey, Cyber. Thanks for popping in the chat. Hi, Liv. Alright guys, this was the last coffee day. There it is, baby. I'll definitely be on later today. Just got some, you know, errands. I gotta get stuff done while the day is still early. If you haven't already, please follow, subscribe, whatever, you know, platform you're watching on. It's the same tag of mine on all three, you know, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. I'll see you guys later. Bye, gang.